AEW right now, in my honest opinion, has had a resurgence in the women's division.
It's about fucking time.
It is.
Shit.
It's about fucking time. But we're even tonight. We have 2 women's matches on Collision. We had a women's match on Dynamite that was really damn good. I feel like we're getting better. I think Ring of Honor is doing a great job too with the whole storyline between Athena and Nyla Rose. I think we're doing a phenomenal job on all fronts. Like they're doing great storylines on everything. I think they're firing on all cylinders. I think this is a great roster.
You think Tony Khan's finally listening? Because granted, we've not only in Texas, there's been other crowds that's been chanting like women's wrestling. I think Tony Khan's finally paying attention. He's finally understanding that, hey, we want to see these women, these wonderful athletes you have in your division, have a storyline, have a purpose, push them forward because we know they're talented. We know there's something that gravitates us towards them. But we need you to make them shine and not just toss them away like Vince McMahon tosses away some wrestlers like the Toy of the Month or something like that.
That is true, and I will say when it comes to even just the division as a whole, I do think they're getting ready for Mercedes Mone. I think all signs point to Mercedes Mone coming back, and I think he's gearing up the whole roster to make them either be around her or like her be the centerpiece and everything else falling in between.
Right.
I'm excited for the first time. I'm excited for the women's division of AEW. I think we're doing a great job. Raven Queen, you've been very skeptical about the division. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I have a reason to be skeptical. Ever since I started watching AEW, I've always talked very vocally about how the women's division has been booked, and they've had really great moments. I mean, Chris Statlander is one of my favorite wrestlers at this time, like, period. Like, men, women, don't care. Toni Storm has the best gimmick out there right now. Honestly, she is doing amazing with it. And it's been really sad. Even Britt Baker, honestly, her promos have been really great and phenomenal. And there was a point where I did like Thunder Rosa as well and stuff. And so I really like that now he's moving it forward. And I really like that Anna Jay is also getting her time to shine because she's so underrated. And what the fuck, like, why have you not been booking her? And of course, Stokely Hathaway now with Chris is the funniest. I haven't laughed, like, it's hilarious, and
that man is great.
I'm so glad that Chris finally has a actual storyline other than just look how awesome wrestling she is, you know?
Yeah, we know she's awesome.
Like, we know she's awesome. We know she's one of, honestly, if not the best on the women's division, one of the best, right?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that she has a storyline now. I'm not going to get my hopes up because, again, this isn't the first time that Tony's done it. You know, there have been many times where he's pushed the women because of the complaints, and then he slowly lets them kind of die in the background, you know? So I'm not going to keep my hopes up. I'm excited for Mercedes Mone, and I hope she doesn't just beat everybody.
Yeah.
I hope that it's a legit, like, nah, bitch, you need to climb your way to the top. Like, this isn't just, you know, AEW has some of the best women.
Yeah.
Bar none. Like,
I do think if Mercedes when Mercedes comes, I do think she's going to take the route of Edge. I think Edge right now also is another guy who I feel like was
Adam Copeland.
Excuse me, Adam Copeland. But regardless, like he's a guy who thought he's going to come in and then just shoot up right up to the top. But no, he's working his way, working with the guys, and some of his matches are better than the ones he has.
I was gonna say,
he's gotten better since he's moved over to a new division. Actually,
I think so. I think
that's why I feel like he's gotten better.
He's a much better.
It depends on what do you define as better? What category? Like where? Like overall? Do you think it's just his wrestling, his promos,
I think promos
segments,
and wrestling
like what?
is much better.
I mean, I've always enjoyed his wrestling, but his wrestling is not as formulaic as what it used to be. Because granted, we're used to seeing like the WWE style. This style, he's like, hey, I'm doing my own thing, and his promos are a lot better, honestly. Like, he's less restricted from what I feel, actually.
Well, bringing it back to the women. No, that's the path that I want. I want Mercedes Mone hopefully to take either that path, or rather, honestly, I would prefer if she took the Bryan Danielson path, where she's having banger after banger matches, because I'll be quite frank, I'm a huge fan of hers because she's a really great wrestler. Her promos lack a little bit. Yeah. She has the charisma, it's just the promos are a little, you know, which I've also said before about Bryan Danielson as well. Like, but he got better. And that's what I want from her. I want her to get better. Yeah. I want her to not I want her to be the best, basically. Yeah. I want WWE to look at that and say, fuck, we should have paid her money.
Because even with Mariah May, like I was watching Mariah May's backstage promos when she does, and she's like, it's so great because like the cameraman is coming, she's like, come here, and she's like brings him over here, and it's like a whole ordeal. I love it. I love it. So I agree.
I'll play the devil's advocate here. On behalf of the devil, she doesn't bring anything new to AEW. I don't like her. She said she was going to go to Japan and make a movement, and then what happened?
She made a movement. What happened?
Yeah, and then what happened? And then what happened? She got injured.
I think
she got injured. I'm not going to let you sit here and slander the woman division without saying her name. Deonna Purrazzo is making a fucking move right now, and you're not having even acknowledged her. She right now is gonna go against Tony Storm. Come on, it doesn't matter. She's still here again.
Why are you pitting them against each other? They can both flourish and shine as they rightfully should. I think it's really ridiculous for you to say what happened. She got injured. Mercedes Mone and Bryan Danielson and CM Punk and Seth Rollins, they were in the indies for a while. They put their bodies on the line. And really, this goes out for any wrestler. Like, they don't control over them injuring themselves. They don't have any fucking control over that. She was in Japan. She was getting acclimated to a new style because the Japan style, the Joshi style, is so different than anything that she's done in WWE. And it's really frustrating for you to say that and just say, she got injured. I'm stating a fact. She made moves. She made a lot of money for New Japan when they came.
To me, they were enough. To me, that they weren't enough. She should have stayed there longer.
Do you even watch New Japan, bro? No, the hell you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You're over there sitting. Listen, I don't know why you're. This is what pisses me off. Don't pit women against women. Deonna Purrazzo is awesome.
So just because I don't like her, I'm pitting women? No,
yes,
I just told you. No, that's a very fair statement from you. I just told you the name of Deonna Purrazzo, the one that's making a move right now on AEW. But I'm pitting women against women. No,
yes, because we were talking about Mercedes Mone.
Yeah, I don't like her. Yeah, I don't like her. I don't think she's gonna make a change.
Let her fans fucking gossip and kill you. Whatever. I don't care.
For me not liking her. For me not liking her. Listen, I say the same thing, and I stand here in front of A-Styles, in front of Jay, in front of y'all. I said the same thing, you too.
Thank you.
I said the same thing about Moxley. I said Moxley was not going to make it. Guess what? He proved me wrong. I said the same thing about Daniel. I said Daniel's already washed up. Guess what?
Darby Allin.
Exactly. They proved me wrong. Listen, you have to.
So then why are you talking? You're going to be proven wrong, bitch. The fuck? Oh. Yes, you are.
I wish. I wish. Listen, it'd be a cold day in hell. And I'm proving wrong with her. But we'll see. Listen, I'll be the first one to buy her merchandise when I'm proven wrong.
Oh, really?
And to give it away.
So fake.
And to give it away.
Hold him to that, though. Hold him to that.
Listen, let's get back. It's not that I'm trying to pin it together. I don't like Mercedes Mone, and I don't think she's going to make a change. That's just me. Could I prove it wrong? Best believe you could try.
In fairness, when Saraya came, we thought she was gonna make a change.
What change?
That was what she wanted to do when she said
Saraya's not a hooper though.
Hold up.
Hold up. She had that belt. Please remind me how much she had that belt?
For like a hot minute. That's not her fault. That's not
true.
her fault.
That is true.
That's fucking Tony Khan over there thinking he can book everybody and snorting. Let me stop. I don't want his. Company to come after me.
Well, there it is. And with that, we move on to the next.
Tony, please give me a job.
Are you listening? Damn.